BLM, nobody cared about George Floyd. They're mostly black. Like, they have this narrative that white cops are racist, but like 90% of the policemen who are involved with this are black. If they all said, let's loot this store, they can get all of the Bronx and every single brown teenager in New York City to do it. Wait, are you saying black people weren't raised properly?
No, I never said that. What are you talking about?
If you want to talk about race, have you ever seen a group of Asians throw cones in the middle of a street fight? I haven't.
No.
I'm half Asian. It's different. Like, white people in New York City right now, it's all these interns coming in from Westchester and Connecticut. They're singing Hey Soul Sister, Hey Soul Sister on the train, right? Nobody's stabbing each other. There's no fires. There's no cones. Why is it that when people from the hood are having fun, they have to go burn stuff down and let off fireworks? And
why don't you go out there right now and bring your Discord camera?
Why are you trying to get me killed?
Okay, so shout out to the bro that just sent me this in the chat. Supposedly this looked like that Aiden Ross and Sneako said some ignorant stuff. That's what they tried to say in the email that they just sent this video. But supposedly, I guess they were talking about the Kai Cenat situation, you know, that happened like a week and a half ago when he shut down New York City, and it was a whole lot of crazy stuff that happened that really was out of his control in a way, but we possibly go touch more on this depending on what they say in this video. Y'all know I be trying to expose these content creators who have a big black community, you know what I'm saying, a BBC. I like to call it that, you know. No, all jokes aside, okay, but they got a big community of melanated people. I'm gonna just say melanated because black is very direct, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a race full of melanated individuals, and they're at where they're at now because of that race, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so supposedly they said some crazy ignorant stuff throughout this video, and we're really going to tell this. I'm not sure what really went on, but I will give my input trying to say what's really going on. But if y'all don't know what happened at the Kai Cenat thing, supposedly he was doing like a giveaway, PlayStation, streaming equipments and games and things like that a lot of teenagers were like in New York, and then it went completely left. Okay, I'll try to leave a link down below. I'll try to plug it in the video, and so y'all can kind of see what's really going on. But yeah, so let's get into it and see what's really going on with these guys, man. I hope they ain't really ignorant, but if they is, we finna correct them, all right?
They shut down the city. The train stopped. The Whole Foods or the grocery stores were closed. It looked like a BLM riot from 2020.
That's what I said. What? And y'all went crazy on me, bro. It looked like a BLM riot, literally, bro. Literally.
Okay, look, we can't have shit.
A BLM.
You remember what?
I'm gonna try to be cool on that part. We already starting off a little crazy. I mean, they said a BLM riot. I ain't gonna lie. The BLM riots did turn pretty crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it was like on that type of level. I don't know. Like, I feel like the BLM stuff was way crazier, but because most people would think when you're talking about BLM, you're talking about black folks, or you talking about melanated people in general. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just melanated people that was in the BLM riots. If y'all, I can Google it right now, y'all would see a mixed race. And honestly, it's a lot of stuff that came out that it was a lot of the Caucasian people, are people that just wasn't black. I'm gonna just say African Americans. There's a lot of people who was not African American that was starting the looting and all that crazy stuff. And I mean, it's a lot of videos on it. It's a lot of stuff that got exposed of, but they were still just trying to put it back to us melanated individuals. That kind of shows what their mindset is with thinking of just seeing possibly some black kids and they're destroying stuff, which is just very ignorant if you ask me. But it's just the fact that they thought of that and skipped the whole, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
You remember what the BLM riots were like? Everyone in New York City saw it or they were there participating and throwing bricks through the windows with Antifa.
But that's what you know what I want to say, bro? There's definitely, I saw a lot of kids and shit, but chat, one thing I will say is, I'll tell you how the human beings are. Chat, these human beings that were doing this fuck shit in the riots, I call them sheep. Why? They're stomping on cars, throwing shit, ruining 60-year-old men's businesses. They're sheep. Meaning, let's just say someone's in Union Square, New Yorker, and they see a bunch of people gathered up doing something, they might just join in and not know what's going on. So what I'm trying to say is there might have been people in that crowd that had no idea who Kai was until obviously they heard about what was happening, and they just joined in to join in. So what I'm trying to say is the older audience or just people in general, I'm not talking about the kids. The kids obviously all know Kai. But what I'm trying to say is the older people. I saw a lot of older people jumping on, not jumping on cars, but doing fuck shit. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of people are also just trying to cause havoc and chaos just because they saw other people doing it. People are sheep, bro. They're gonna keep following each other like they're a herd of sheep.
I saw today in Union Square, not only on social media, but just I walked around. I went undercover like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was walking around with my disguise. So I'm walking around like this, you know, like hat down. I'm walking around like this, and the scenes that I saw was straight up out of like 2020 BLM. And the fact that two content creators can create motion like that to the point where they are setting off citizen app alerts to where there's helicopters in the sky. I ended up turning back. I was going to JFK and I just turned back. I'm on the Williamsburg Bridge. I'm looking at my phone, seeing what's going on, and I look out and I just see 4 helicopters hovering over downtown Manhattan. If they wanted to start a riot, if they all said, let's loot this store, they can get all of the Bronx and every single brown teenager in New York City to do it.
Whoa. That's very ignorant. Every brown, why does it just have to be brown?
Yeah, well, where are you right now?
You know where I stay. I'm in the Miami, man. Come on now.
You haven't left?
I don't leave the city.
Why aren't you in New York with your boys, man? You're friends with them more than me.
You know, I didn't get.
Huh?
No, I mean, you know, I was just busy. You know.
Oh, you had the stuff going on.
Yeah, bro. You know, I've been working on myself and shit, so been locked in. Yo, bro. So you went through Union Square?
Yes, I did. I just it's still kind of going on right now. I can hear helicopters from my window. It's hectic. It's hectic in New York City, man.
Why don't you go out there right now and bring your Discord camera?
Right.
Why are you trying to get me killed?
You know, the old Sneako I know would have done it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe you just
know
changed
the
it.
old Sneako.
I did a little bit. I just think the old Sneako would have done it.
That's crazy. Tell me something. How are you going to get killed? Why would you get killed if it ain't nothing but a lot of brown people? You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. Let's see what's going on.
I don't know.
Okay, if I go out on my Discord camera, what do I have to yell?
Yeah, let me stand up. I'm starting trying to hold it in.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Say the N-word right now.
No. Just don't let me go out there, bro. Because you know what? They're going to try to put a way for you to drag me and you involved in it. I'm endorsing you to go out there. I'm not trying to. No, we're not doing that.
What is the N-word?
No.
Yeah, so what do you think about, should we lock up that, is Kai a thug?
No, it's not Kai that's the thug. It's the people that were jumping on cars, destroying businesses, and causing havoc and chaos. Those people deserve to get charged. 100%. If they're children, they deserve to have some type of discipline. They need something to where. I saw a bunch of people surrounding a car, jumping on a car, and they were getting super happy, and they were like, yay. Like, they need some type of punishment. I don't care what anybody says. They're children, I get it. They need some type of punishment, for sure.
You know, they're not going to charge any of those people. Like in BLM, they didn't charge any of the people that were smashing windows and jumping on cars and lighting the cops.
So who they charge?
What's that?
Wait.
So Kai officially just got charged. Yeah, he officially just got charged. They're saying he's going to face multiple charges. So it's not just one charge. I thought they were just going to charge him with incitement of riot. And Travis Scott had that charge back in, I think, 2017 in like a small town in Minnesota. And what did Travis do? He just bailed himself, right, Chad? I think it was just a quick bail.
Yeah.
But if it's multiple charges, it's an ongoing case. But here's the thing, Sneako, and you tell me your thoughts. I love AMP. Every member in there I've known for years. I know you have you know him too. This is the thing, bro. This is the thing. They couldn't expect this thing to be clean. Obviously, there was obviously going to be some type of issues and situation. They're too fucking big. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to get at is I don't blame them for people doing the fuck shit to certain people, but them doing this, it's just I wish somebody would have been like, hey guys, this got to be organized more. I wish somebody would have been in their ear like, hey bro, you can't just do this. You guys are too big. Does that make sense?
Right. So you think that if you did a giveaway like that, you would have been fine?
The fuck?
No, would you need to have a handler? Or do you think you probably wouldn't have decided to riot? It would have been it would have went smoothly.
No, I'm not saying that. There would have probably been way less people, but You know, he went to his hometown. He hasn't been there months. He was giving away hella shit with Phantom. So much hype built up and stuff. You know, it's just, no, I mean, I don't think, I've done that before. I did that in LA, like last second. I took like 2 hours before I tweeted out this thing. And technically, if something would have happened, I would have probably gotten charged. So I got swatted that day.
Okay, but you didn't have to face charges. What are the charges that he's facing?
Anybody know?
Inciting a riot?
There's a couple inciting riot charges that they said they're going to do.
Okay.
People are saying no because you have white and Mexican fans. It's different. Chat, I'm going to just say here, and Sneako, I'll let you touch base on it. It's not because they're black, okay? It's because of how they were raised, and it's because it's nothing to do with skin color or race.
Huh?
Go ahead. What do you think is the reasoning why these people acted out?
Oh, like why? I never said anything about race. You're saying that, like, are you trying to say that the
I asked
monkeys?
my chat.
If you want to talk about race, have you ever seen a group of Asians throw cones in the middle of a street fight? I haven't.
No.
I'm half Asian. You know, I'm part black too. I've never seen a Chinese mob throw cones because of a PS5.
Okay. Now he's trying to make this about a PS5. When you just sit here and compare a protest for what people really had to go through shit, bro. Like, we really had to go through some stuff, bro. The fact that you tried to compare a BLM protest to some ignorant kids, some kids who wasn't raised right, that is freaking throwing stuff and being complete degenerates over a PlayStation 5, bro. You can't do that, G. You can't. You need to just leave it on the level that it was, bro. They did what they did, but you're trying to compare it and trying to say that us as a black community trips, and then compare that the BLM riot, it makes it seem like that you're trying to say that the BLM riot, we was tripping also. We didn't really have no reason. So when you're trying to compare, because you see a group full of black people, then, and they're doing something ignorant, then you compare it to a BLM protest or the riots, then that shows that you're trying to sit here and compare that both of them didn't mean any substance. And that's what is coming off. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but matter of fact, since you want to talk about Asians and protesting, let me get into this right now, because I'm telling you, he really don't know what's really going on. So let me get into this right now, since he's talking about some Asians protesting and stuff like that. Even if it's not about a PlayStation 5, compare it to your folks. Compare situations of people that had to fight through stuff that was so let me show y'all, since he talking about some Asians and protesting and stuff like that. Let me talk about it. Hold on, since Mug's saying something, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see what's really going on right now, right? Look at this. Look at this. Buddy is, bro, what the bro, boy arrows, bro. This is the shit y'all niggas do though. This is what y'all people do, bro. Bow and arrows and shit. Nigga, we different with it. We ain't never thought of doing no bow and arrows. Niggas about to take some chips and shit, some cologne, go take a bow and arrow, G. That nigga might as well put some fire on it. And what the fuck is this, Avatar or something, bro? This is your folks, bro. This happened in what? Hong Kong, bro. This happened in Hong Kong. Look at this, bro. This is what they raising. Protesters battle with police throughout the day and night. This them going against the police, bro. For their indifferences, though. Everybody have their own problem that they're going through within a race. But it's up to you to figure that out. It's a prime. Look at this. This is the they getting fucked up right now. They losing everything, bro. Literally. Look at this. Look at this, bro. These dudes got Molotov. What is this, Warzone 2, bro? Shock charges. I'm surprised they have an EMP grenade, bro. Like, this is the stuff they doing out there, bro. Look at this, look at this. Tear gas. Officers, look at this. In attempt to clear barricades, like, this is the stuff they did, but it's because of their purpose, bro. And you don't see me calling them ignorant. I don't know what they go through. I don't know what these Asian or Chinese descent, I apologize right now if I'm getting their descent wrong. I'm just say Hong Kong individuals. we don't know what they have to go through daily, just living with their skin, bro. And it's just one. I'm finna pull up. Matter of fact, let me pull up another one before I say anything, bro. This happened in Thailand. I can go country, city from city, whatever it's named out there. I can go bar from bar. Look at this.
A street protest that turned into a street battle.
This is Thailand,
This was
bro.
a confrontation months in the making.
Look at this, bro.
A grenade exploding during a
They got
firefight in Bangkok.
grenades. How? And you talk about some us, bro? My bad, I had to turn up right quick. Let's play this and we'll get back to his ignorance, bro.
Thai police and anti-government protesters.
But
Police had first unleashed tear gas
Look at
in
this.
an attempt to break up the crowds of demonstrators
but he
camped out in the city centre for
But you
months.
can't catch any type of Asian. Here goes Sneako right here, bro. I'ma hold what I gotta say because two wrongs will make a right. I could say some ignorant stuff right now, but I ain't gonna say it, bro. I'ma save the ignorance for you, since that's the stuff you like to do, but I'm finna educate you right now, right?
months. But people in the crowd responded with gunfire. The police, clearly taken by surprise, not expecting the resistance.
Because Asia is a
Some
continent.
police officers fired back with rubber bullets and live ammunition.
Look at this.
20 minutes of chaos followed. When
at
this
this.
battle was over, at least 4 people were dead. One, a
Sad.
police officer who officials say was shot in the head. The others, 3 civilians. Dozens had been injured. Tuesday's bloody clashes reflect the
Sad.
bitter divide that is Thailand's political crisis. Since November,
fight for- look at them,
protesters
flipping over
have camped
cars.
out in several key areas of
Look
the
at this.
capital,
Sneaky right
demanding
here.
Prime Minister.
Do this look like a BLM? Like think about this though. And this happened before the BLM stuff. So why did you go to reference of your own individuals, bro?
Yingluck Shinawatra
That's what I'm
stepped
trying to
down.
figure out.
After an inconclusive election earlier this month, demonstrators vowed to keep up the pressure. Until recently, authorities had mostly avoided confronting the demonstrators directly. They
Look,
say they moved in.
Man, y'all get it, bro. I don't think I gotta show no more. I honestly don't think I got to. Matter of fact, let me show this too. Here goes some more Thailand, because they was turning up in that mug, I guess, right? Keep sending me stuff. Look at this. Flipping over cars, bro. Look at this. They going at it with the cops, bro. Class with the, yeah. So this is supposedly in Bangkok, Thailand, bro. Look at this. This is, and they fight for what they believe in, bro. Like, we don't know what they going through. Like, look at all this stuff, bro. Like, people is going through it, bro. This really look like Sneaky right here, though. But like 100, like these folks is going through it. Look at him. Look, they charged, bro. Like, and I can keep going. I got another one right here too, bro. Like, it can just keep going, but this can be all day, bro. Like, we could do this stuff all day if I'm being 100 with you, but I don't need to do all of that, because for you to sit here and say, let me get all this off my screen right now. Y'all need to start pulling this man car. Let's see your whatever that's ancestry, bro. Get a DNA test and let's see what percentage you is. Stop saying the N-word and all that ignorant stuff, bro. And Aiden, you need to correct him with him being your partner.
Throw cones in the middle of a street fight? I haven't.
No.
I'm half Asian. You know, I'm part black too. I've never seen a Chinese mob throw cones because of a PS5.
Fair enough.
I mean, seen people do that shit in general.
Them okay. So what are you saying? Why did these people act the way they acted? Why did they do this?
It's encouraged by the culture. Same reason BLM. Nobody cared about George Floyd. Like, they all just, everybody in New York, and I was running around too. It was fun. We were all trapped inside. You want to run around and have fun.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
want
I think
to
it was
go-
just
So there's him downgrading what people had going on as well. So I want you to let us know what was the reason that them folks in China, Hong Kong, Thailand was protesting for. What was they doing what they was doing for? What was they going back and forth with the police for, bro? It was possibly because of purpose and morals that they stood on. I'm not trying to say that the looting and stuff is right, but them people was causing complete destruction, bro. Flipping over cars and all that. You can consider that looting if you want to. Bro had a bow and arrow, G. I mean, if you want to be 100, like if you want to talk about like over the PS5, I ain't never seen nobody shoot a bow and arrow for a protest, G. A bow and arrow? Come on now.
fun. People joined in like sheep. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was probably so many people in Union Square. It's a Friday fucking night in the summer. And I just genuinely think that like a lot of kids showed up. Everyone like, what the fuck's going on? I want to come in too. I want to join in too. I think people that didn't even know what was going on joined in. I just think it was a bunch of just like spreading word and shit. Everyone just lined up and just joined the fuck in. I think it was, you're right. I think it was just people wanted to have some fun.
But why do? Okay, so if you want to make it about race, Hayden, so we can talk about race.
I'm not.
Why do Chinese
I'm trying to make it about race.
No, but like white people fun is different. Like white people in New York City right now, it's all these interns coming in from Westchester and Connecticut. They're singing "Hey Soul Sister," "Hey Soul Sister" on the train, right? Nobody's stabbing each other. There's no fires. There's no cones. Why is it that when people from the hood are having fun, they have to go burn stuff down and let off fireworks in public spaces?
The guys who assaulted that 60-year-old man and it fucked up his business.
He said look, Aiden's not trying to answer that question. He said basically, when white people have fun, they just have fun. They sing Soul Sister, bro. He just steady knocking black people down on the list. He just put Chinese, Asian folks, and he put white folks above black people. You know, and I guess it's because of the culture, right? Okay.
This deserve to all get punished. I don't care. You're messing with a man who's trying to break up shit's business, and I agree with you. Why did it get like that? I don't know. I don't think it's about race. I think it's about how they're raised. I don't think it's about race at all.
Literally.
I don't. I think it's about how you're raised. I think that's
Okay, so who is predominantly doing this?
I mean, you know the answer, bro. I'm not gonna say it.
You made it about race, so who's predominantly
Fair
beating
enough.
up old men?
Who's predominantly doing all the stuff? The people that weren't raised properly. I said it.
Wait, are you saying black people weren't raised properly?
No, I never said that. What are you talking about? No, I never said that shit.
You just said.
No, I didn't. Bro, I told you it's never been about race. For example, I'll give you an example right now. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hear me out. So listen, Sneako. Let's just say Joe Schmo who assaulted that 60-year-old guy in his business, right? Let's just say I grew up with Joe Schmo. Me. I'm white. I'm Jewish, matter of fact. Okay? I grew up with him, went to the same school with him. We went through the same shit. You know, I've had incidents where, you know, I've seen crazy shit. He's seen crazy shit. He's been through some fights and shit. Maybe I have too, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So, hold on. So, I would have most likely been with Joe Schmo. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I was raised like Joe Schmo.
Okay. But you have to admit, though, even though it's raised a certain way, why are certain races raised certain ways? Like you see Keke Palmer, for example, she just got up on stage at Rolling Loud, and she started off a song after twerking on Usher. And even though she's a baby mom and she's raising a kid, she got up on stage at Rolling Loud, and she said, "I don't need a nigga. All I need's a bag." And everyone cheers. And she's basically saying, I
agree. It's cringe. Like that shit is weird to me. I don't give a fuck who you are. I agree.
But there's a culture, there's certain, like, family values are important in Asian culture. Like, an Asian person would never get up on stage and do that.
So
bro, this dude is defending his Asian lineage so hard, bro. Like, I feel on some points that he touched on, like, I ain't gonna lie, that Keke Palmer stuff was wild. You know what I'm saying? And just being the minority of a country that we was forced to come to, bro. Like, of course we're gonna be treated like ish. They're gonna put us in the slums of the slums, so our minds, bro, where our minds can just constantly see stuff to where it's just a trap, bro. Like, that's why the stuff called a trap. Like, it ain't called a trap, just the rapper's name, bro. You like when you're in the trap, bro, your mind mentally, emotionally, physically, like, you're trapped, bro, because that is what you grew up around. Bro, you probably grew up around something different, bro, living in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably grew up around something different, but it's a lot of Caribbeans, bro. It's literally very seldom just regular black folk in New York, bro. Everybody is either Haitian, Jamaican, any type of Caribbean descent, Dominican, Hispanic, Cuban. There's a lot of Cubans more down in Florida, but you have a lot of different descents that live in New York and a lot of different descents that live in Florida. You see what I'm saying? But I understand the ignorance part, you know, and it comes from just of where we still coming to fight, where we still, that hole that we're coming out of, bro. Like, slavery wasn't that long ago. If we had shit as easy like these other folks did, yes, we would be in better situations. We would be more in counties. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be, our kids will be able to grow, but we're getting to that point possibly because you're from a descent that didn't have to go through what we had to go through, bro. Like, y'all had our folk in slavery. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't have to go through the shit that we had to go through. So we still fighting to get, yes, we are, as a community, can be very ignorant, but it's because of the individual. And it's also because of where we are raised. And not every single person is raised like that, because a lot of people, it's almost like a saying that you can be a hard boil, you can get this pot of boiling water. You can put an egg and you can put a potato. Some person go come out a hard egg and somebody else go come out a potato, but you're in your same boiling environment. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter about a color, because there's plenty of black folks that lives in these counties and are very successful now. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of black folk, oh, you act white, you act this. Like it's weird. Like people normally compare your color off the way that you live and the way you act more so than your skin tone. So that's why I was trying to tell you, like, bro, black is just really not a color. Like when you starting to say like, oh, these folks acting like they black, then you're calling us ignorant as a community. You know, it's the same way if you say that I'm acting white and I want to act proper. That's a lot of black folks do that to black people who are very educated. They call them, oh, you acting white. Why do I have to be educated and smart and successful for you to call me white? You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to say that they ain't have to go through anything, but bro, like slavery was fucking like the worst shit that happened in the world, bro. And we still going through shit today. When have you ever had a situation like that? Off rip, if I see you, bro, you're Asian, bro, I'm not finna do shit to you. Cops probably won't either. Like, come on.
You are Chinese? You're Chinese?
Not Filipino.
Half Filipino.
Okay.
See, here you go. Filipino. You see how he's saying that. Go up to an African person and tell them you black, right? They go say, I'm Nigerian. Don't call me black. Respect. So be direct on who you talking about.
So Sneako, I'm not gonna sit here and say there's black people in my chat. If you're black, say me. There's black people in my chat that are educated and know not to do that fuck shit. They know that.
It's true.
They know that,
Right,
bro.
But here's like the red pill is like, in America, most aren't, because black culture does promote a lot of degeneracy. If you listen to the music,
Rap,
if you listen
I get it. I know. I get it, bro. I get it. It's all promoting certain shit and it's all fucked up shit in your ear. I know, dude. Trust me, I fucking know.
It is true.
But it's just okay. So who's at fault for all this? I want to ask you. I answered what my opinion was. Give me the breakdown. Who's at fault for all this?
I think Kai and Phantom are innocent. I don't think that they should be held responsible. Like, they just said they were going to do a giveaway. They clearly didn't want to incite a riot.
It wasn't their intention. Yeah.
I think the intention is extremely important. I think they left really quickly. Everybody stayed out afterwards. And I think that if they're going to get everybody in trouble for that, then they should have prosecuted everybody for the BLM riots, and they didn't. Clearly, New York City doesn't really care about this. I don't really think anyone's going to get in that much trouble. New York doesn't really care about this type of crime, and this is why I left. You can't be in a city with a bunch of this liberal mentality, because if they prosecute everybody, they're going to play the race card. Even if you look at all the police that are like on the news, and the police who are part of this case, and they're mostly black. Like, they have this narrative that white cops are racist, but like 90% of the policemen who are involved with this are black. So it's not really like black people are victims thing. I think that they shouldn't.
That is wild, bro. That is a wild card to pull. This dude, literally, it's crazy.
Any charges, but also I think it's important to look at like.
Well, hold on. Let me just say one thing, please, because listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I agree with like basically with
this dude don't know shit about the history of cops, bro. That's how you know he talking how he talking. He don't know shit about the history or even why cops was invented, bro. If he would have known that, he wouldn't have said what he said, bro. I don't think nobody said the cops was racist that day. You can't really pull no racist card against a black cop, but the fact that you sit here and try to use that shit as a whole is what's wild. You just said that as a whole. You see what I'm saying? How can you use that as an entire? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Just because, of course, they hiring a lot of black folks now because, like, I mean, look what is going on in the world, bro. Like, you can't even, the KKK about hire a black person now, for real.
Everything you're saying. However,
it's mandatory.
I do think that, I would think that nothing that should be happening to them, but it says here, Kai Cenat will be charged with multiple counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. Multiple. Now, we don't know how much that is. Multiple is more than one, right? So what I'm trying to say is, realistically, what I believe should happen, and again, I'm not speaking for Kai because I think Kai will make things right as he is, because that's who Kai is. I think Kai, when he gets the shit past him, he will because I know him, like I said, he's gonna most likely make things right and fund people who were hurt and all these things, and you know, that's all he can do. You can just basically learn from it and learn to give. Basically,
people weren't even really hurt. If you look at like that old dude who seemed like he was attacked, he was like, "Oh, my injuries on my back."
I saw a video of a guy. He was bleeding. Okay, I don't know if it's cap because the news is fake. Someone shot themselves. That's what the news article said. But like, that has nothing to do with Kai. Like, you think Kai's gonna be like, "Oh, shoot yourself in the fucking," like, you know what I mean? Like, so I mean, yeah. I just want. I don't know, bro. This is just, it's super fucked, bro.
It's not going to change. It's going to get worse, and we're going to see something like this happen every summer. In my opinion, he's innocent. Like, he's not responsible for, you know, thousands of teens acting wild.
I agree.
But I think what's important is to look at something like this and see how it's identical to the BLM riots and think about, like, why do youth feel it's okay to act this way in public? Why is everybody so comfortable? People were like, I was walking around, people were like shooting fireworks, like jumping on statues, smashing fireworks.
Why?
Yeah, like, well, I mean, maybe you know where they got the idea for the fireworks from, but they're smashing cars, they're kicking down windows. Like, why do they think? Why is this the youth's idea of fun?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, I just think they're kids. They watch streamers. They watch TikTok. They watch YouTube. They see, you know, people got to understand, man. You're a content creator. Content's content, bro. Like, if people do shit on stream, they should know it's content. It's not.
No.
I don't know, bro. It's just
content.
No. Can I be honest? No, it's not justification. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
I was going to say.
Kids are only getting dumber. Chat, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, 13-year-olds now are stupider than when I was 13.
GDM's calling.
You live right now?
Yeah, I'm live with it, and I'll talk to you later.
Am I wrong, chat? Like, chat, how old are y'all, my chat? 13-year-olds are dumber now because of TikTok and stupid fucking shit. It's only getting worse. Like, TikTok is fucking everyone's brains up.
But if that is the stuff that is influencing them, why do you think they're doing what they did? Like, why do you think they did what they did in New York? Like, if that is the stuff that they're learning now.
Okay, it's making people desensitized and all this thing. Like, it's just like kids are just getting dumber and more, less discipline and less about, like, a less connected to the world, I guess you could say. Like,
are you helping?
Huh?
Are you helping with this problem?
No. Are you?
Are you? I'm trying to.
I know you are. I mean, you. Every time I see you shit, yeah.
Do you? Okay, but the genuine question: do you think that you're contributing to this problem, or are you fixing it?
I will admit that there's been times where I've helped people, and there's been times where I've also made people.
So that's the end of the video, but I'm gonna let y'all know what they basically saying is that the influence is the reason that the kids are doing what they did, and I 100% agree with that. That is 100% why the kids did what they did. I mean, everybody know Kai, Agent, Phantom, all them boys, the whole AMP crew is amazing creators, bro. But nowadays, social media is YouTube is honestly people's parents, bro. Like this is their uncles. Like, people look at these folks like kind, like they feel so connected. Like, oh, that is my uncle. My uncle is doing this, so I want to do it. So that's why they was doing the ignorant fireworks and the flipping cars and stuff, because that's possibly the type of content that they do. Fireworks shows inside the house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm not trying to say it's their fault, but social media has got a chokehold on kids now that they are influenced. Everybody get influenced. You get influenced. A lot of people listen to rappers and singers. You get influenced by listening to what they listen to, and you will want to rap about the same stuff that they rap about. There's a lot of people who mimic the stuff that Kai Cenat them is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that see, like, oh, these dudes is doing this. Oh, it's funny. If I Show Speed would have did that stuff in New York, bro, it would have been like the whole New York. They would have blew it up. Like Chief Keef said about New Jersey, bro. Like, they would have went crazy, because y'all know I Show Speed audience and fan base is completely different, bro. But kids are influenced in their learning through social media. The parents is not parents nowadays. You know, we learned a lot of stuff that happened through older brothers, cousins, aunties, uncles, just looking at the elders in life. And those were our influences, because we didn't really have a lot of social media. You know what I'm saying? But of Kai and Agent and things of Duke and people like that, like the stuff that they promote, like, and the stuff that they do is going to be the stuff that the kids will try to mimic, because that is who they influence. Everybody want to be smooth and have that Riz like Duke, bro. So when they see him in person, bro, people are going to do stuff that resembles stuff like him, of what they are often to try to do. Duke did this. Let me try to use this Riz move. You know what I'm saying? Even though nobody can do it. You know, like, let's say tax, the Phantom tax. Okay, well, let's recreate this. You could type in on YouTube tax, like, and people probably try to recreate it, bro. People see him in public and they like give him food, bro, because they're influenced. You know, like, I feel like Kai, if he would have did, if he can do some dope shit, I feel like this would be fire. If he did something in New York where he had everybody come up and clean up the city, because everybody know New York is wild. I'm positive that only his real true supporters will show up and help him clean up New York. Donate to the feed the homeless. Look, y'all, I need 100 people. I'm doing this big homeless feed downtown New York. Everybody know New York is filled with homeless folks. Feed all of them folks. Do something like that instead of doing giveaways, because everybody wants something free, bro. If Best Buy said they having a MacBook free giveaway, I'm there, bro, easily. But if Best Buy have we doing the homeless giveaway, I'm positive that nobody's going to be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we giving back, we doing this. Let's do haircuts for the kids or something. You know, first day of school was coming back. He did a reacting to little baby going to his old school. Go back to your old school and offer kids free haircuts, free therapy, bro. Kids are going through crazy shit right now to the point that they're literally like the unalive rate of teenagers are at a sky high, bro. You can literally like offer kids haircuts. You can give them a therapy session. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have all this with one big community center or at your high school or something. Hey, I'm doing 100 students get free therapy sessions. You get free haircuts. Oh, we're going to go feed. We're going to go clean cars today. Come on, y'all. Let's do this giveaway with cleaning cars. You know, and that's something that I wish I can do. I'm not on Kai type of level, bro. So I know I can barely do a meet and greet and 2-3 people to show up, bro. I tried to do it. Nobody showed up. AMP, man, they cool. I love what they did or what they tried to do by giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing, so it's nothing towards them. Let's get that right. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of things like that to where it possibly wouldn't turn out like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do something like that one day. I'd be happy to. I love to, bro. Even though Sneako did some ignorant shit, I'm positive he live in New York. He haven't even thought of doing nothing like that. You be speaking to these kids and trying to tell these kids what to do and be a bro, give these kids therapy sessions, bro. You went to school out in New York, possibly go to your old school and pay for some therapy sessions. I'm positive you making way more money than me anyway. Like, do stuff like that. Get kids haircuts, bro. Like, if you had anything you was going through with Asian descent, bro, reach out to your Asian descents. Where they be at? Go back to your community. I wish I knew where I was from, bro. Being a black African American, bro, we don't know where we from. I can tell you right now, what part of Asia you from? You can point directly to the Philippines, if that's a part of Asia. You say where I'm from, black. I don't know where to point to, bro. Africa somewhere, bro. Jerusalem, bro. It's a lot of people who couldn't wait who would love to switch shoes with you, just so they don't get stereotyped every single day. You get stereotyped so much living black that stuff becomes, you can't ask no black person if they feel uncomfortable, because we live in the stuff every day that it became so uncomfortable to a point it's comfortable now. G, how did that sound? It's comfortable being feeling weird when the cops is behind you. It's comfortable feeling weird when you're at a school with predominantly white or people who are not melanated. When you're going to a college of substance that is D1 PWIs, it get comfortable. But we've been uncomfortable our entire life, bro. You see what I'm saying? But y'all let me know your thoughts down below, man. Let's go.